I am pretty good.
Okay, today we have to start the class of spoken English, and we
Yes,
have to
sir.
discuss that how we can make sentences from the base verb is, mr, was, were. It is one of the best technique to make a lot of sentences from the base verbs. For example, is, mr, or was, were. So uh, we will also discuss about different things. So first of all, let me share the screen. So it is one of the best ways to practice English. Today it is our second class, and as far as our videos are concerned, I have been putting a lot of videos on YouTube. But when I upload our first class of English speaking, there has been many views on that video. So it means some of the people are interested in English speaking. Okay, 1 minute. So today we have to discuss about, for example, the verb is, mr, was, were. Generally, these are the base verbs. Has, have, had. We can make a lot of sentences out of it. So, first of all, um, Mr. Zubair, can you tell us that how we use is, mr, was, were in our sentences?
Yeah, sir. We can say they are the backbone of speaking is MR buzzword. So we use in present sentences and when we make passive voice and active voice, so these verbs are used. So in our daily routine sentences, they play an important role because they are helpful. Without these verbs, we can't share our ideas and our information, and we can't exchange our information with one another. So that's why we must have knowledge where we use as M, R, and these helping words. So it is essential to learn them.
Yes. So, Mr. Zubair, can you make a few sentences from is, mr, was, were? Make around 10 sentences from is, mr, how we use it. For example, if I say that I am writing a letter, he is writing a letter, they are asking a question, he was asking a question, he was powerful. So, can you make these kind of sentences out of it?
Yeah, I am speaking. I am watching movie. I was playing cricket. So I used to go to cinema, and I am sitting. So I was sorry. So I am sitting, I am playing, I am watching. I was meeting with my friend. So they were going to uh, uh, a shop. So we were going to a restaurant last night. So these are the sentence.
Yes, great. Now let's move towards Ghulam Mustafa. Ghulam Mustafa, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
We are talking about these base verbs. For example, is, mr, was, were. These are used mostly in the sentences. Can you make a few sentences out of these verbs?
Yes, sir, sure.
Yes, make a few sentences. You have 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, sir. I am writing letter. I am going to school. I am reading newspaper. I am wanting this thing. I am flying. I am flying the kites. I'm going to Karachi. She is watching movie. She is cooking meal, and they are playing cricket. They are going to stadium. They are watching movies. It's so on, sir.
Great, great. And here is another person, Mr. Atif. Atif, can you make
Yes,
a few sentences out of is, am, are, was, were? These are base form. Can you make sentences out of it?
yes, sir. Why not, sir? Is MR and was were. Is MR are basically used for, sir, present tenses, and was were mostly, sir, used for past continuous tenses. Sir, some example are, and sir, is am are used for mainly singular, for singular verb, and are used for plural. And as another, sir, were mostly used for plural thing and was used for singular thing. Sir, for example, he is cooking, and I am writing a letter, and they are playing, and he was playing cricket. They were dancing, sir.
Great. So these are generally when we in our daily conversation, mostly these verbs are used. We should also do a lot of practice on these verbs. Is, MR, was, were. Generally, is, MR, was, were. These are used in two ways. One way is generally simple. When we, if I say, I am powerful, he is powerful, or he has a smart mobile phone. So these are general use in present simple, but we can also use them in present continuous tense. For example, he is writing, I am writing, they are writing. So in present continuous tense, in passive voice, and in general, when we use simple tense, we can also use these verbs. So now I have to ask a few questions. Let's move towards Mr. Zubair. Generally, Mr. Zubair, um, uh, if we examine all over the world, there are a lot of countries. But my favorite countries is some of the European countries, Germany, France. I think there would be no basic human rights violation. There would be justice. So I think at some extent, in comparison to developing countries, these are peaceful. What are your favorite countries, and where you want to spend the most of your life? Are you happy in Pakistan?
Yeah, sir, Pakistan is our motherland, so we can't ignore Pakistan at any cost. But nowadays, the environment which has been created by our politicians and our bureaucracy, as well as our military, so this place is became quite difficult to survive. So the atmosphere of our country, especially politically. So if we talk truth, so the politician or government involvements they can't bear. So here we can't criticize against government policies. If we criticize against government policies, so they with the help of agencies and police forces, they detained the people and jailed them. Especially nowadays, PTI, uh, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, continuously facing this crackdown. So here is the policy of might and right. So in Pakistan, especially since long, human right violation is being relentless. So, but it is our motherland. We can't leave this country. But nowadays, everybody ready to leave this country because of basic rights violation. Especially our government military, they are targeting the people who criticize against policies. So there is a lot of problem in our country, economic instability, political instability, and low quality of education, terrorism, so different kind of challenges. So nowadays people are facing so many challenges, especially poverty and hunger. So in my
Hello,
opinion,
Assalamu
I love Pakistan. Pakistan is our motherland, so I prioritize Pakistan to live.
Well, great. Now Hamid Khan is with us. Hamid Khan, we are talking about some of the best countries. which is your favorite. Can you tell us about a few countries across the world which are the most peaceful and which are the most liked by the people? Hamid Khan, have you understood the question? Your voice is not audible. Let's ask this question from Ghulam Mustafa. Ghulam Mustafa, we are talking about some of the best countries across the world. Can you tell us about some of your favorite countries and why they are your favorite?
Yes, sir. I prefer to the European countries and Canada, America, because they are the living structure of their lives is totally different from us. Because here is the uh, many reasons, lack of education, lack of facilities, lack of electrician. We are as living in villages, so I prefer to the European countries or developing countries.
Well, great, no doubt. Some of the basic facilities are available in that country. That's why most of the people prefer to them. So now we have to move towards Atif. Atif, kindly
Yes, sir.
tell us about some of your favorite countries.
Sir, in all developed country is my favorite country. In developed country, Japan, I would like to more prefer. The reason is that sir, Japan is one of the most safeable and
Sorry.
developed country in the world. Another reason, sir, that sir, how Japan is developed their economy and their infrastructure after the world, sir. That's why, sir, Japan is our favorite country.
Great, great, great. And Hamid Khan, am I audible? I think you are facing internet issue.
There is some, yeah, yeah. Internet is very some problem in my village.
Well, now we are discussing about some of the favorite countries. So, can you tell us about some of your favorite countries and the
Oh,
region of their
okay, okay.
liking?
Oh, okay, why not? My favorite country is UK
What is the reason why UK is your favorite? Can you tell us few reason?
because the UK country education system is very good. Then money is very more money is more, and every person is go to the UK. Therefore, I like in my best, my favorite country.
Well, great. Now let's move to the Zubair. We have another interesting question. Generally, if we see that there has been great poets all over the world, especially in Pakistan, if we talk about Urdu poets, English poets, are you interested in poetry and what poets has been your favorites? And kindly tell us about that. And which poetry inspired you the most?
Well, sir, my favorite poet, definitely the poet of East Ilama Muhammad Iqbal. So he was a great politicians of the world. So still he is renowned in worldwide, especially in Europe. So people are reading his poetry and learning, listen, and his inspirational poetry make people well known about nature and universe. So he played an important role in politicians. So he was a great politician of the uh, Pakistan. So still poetry still his poetry is taught in different institutional educational institution in Pakistan in Urdu. So I have no interest in poetry, but I like Ilama Muhammad Iqbal. So he is a great politician.
Well, great. Now, Ghulam Mustafa, can you tell us about some of your favorite poets? Uh, have you ever read the English poets, or you are interested only in Urdu poetry?
Sir, I'm belongs to Sindh provinces. You know about the Shah Abdul Latif, one Shah Abdul Latif is counted into the famous poets. His poetry teaches us the prosperity, love, community, and solidarity. Whenever I read his poetry, my solitude converted into the joyous and happiness. So that's why I like the Shah Abdul Latif.
What is his complete name? Shah? Ghulam Mustafa, what
Shah
is
Abdul Latif Bhai.
Shah Abdul Latif?
Yeah, Shah Abdul Latif Bhai. This is Bhiksha near Hyderabad.
Well, great.
He,
And Mr. Atif, now it is your turn. Tell us about your favorite poetry. Which poetry is best according to you?
Sir, my favorite poet definitely, sir, Dr. Alama Muhammad Iqbal. He is our national hero, and also, sir, he is not his poetry, which he become inspirable. And sir, I like his mostly, sir, one poet that Khudi ko kar buland itna ki that poet, sir, I mostly like, sir.
Well, great, great. Now, Hamid Khan, it is your turn. Tell us about your favorite poetry. Either it is from Pakistan or the Western poetry. It is Eastern or Western poetry. Hamid Khan, I think you are facing internet issue. Now let's discuss few another important and interesting questions. Mr. Zubair, generally, if we see that in history there has been great personalities who have great knowledge. They were great knowledgeable personalities. How a person becomes more knowledgeable, that some in generally in society some people have a lot of knowledge. How a person reach at that level where a person has a lot of knowledge about different things? For example, if we look at the example in the past about Western philosophers as Alama Iqbal or other great thinkers, they have a lot of knowledge. So what do you think that how a person becomes the more knowledgeable personality?
yeah, sir. First thing is in so another thing is basic nurture. If in your childhood, if you have been well developed and well looked after, you were looked after in better way, and continuously you have been uh, motivated your parents and your relatives, your friends in your early age. So then definitely you have developed an interest in different things. So in nowadays, reason is that basic education, basic education of quality is not. Children have no access to quality education. So with the passage of time, they are not well aware about their syllabus, about their curriculum books. So bit by bit, they are continuously progressing in different class, but they are unable to read and write their basic books. So in primary education, uh, there is also low quality education in our country. So our Allama Muhammad Iqbal Qaide Azam, they have given basic education, quality basic education. So due to their learning, they have developed interest in their childhood. So that's why they have became greatest personality of the world.
Well, great. No doubt, these are some of the main reasons due to a person become a more knowledgeable personality. Now let's move towards Mr. Atif. Atif, what are your viewpoints about that? How a person becomes more knowledgeable? How a person become a more knowledgeable personality? As we have many examples in the past.
Sir, becoming sir a knowledgeable person, the contain yeah, sir, uh, depend many factor. Sir, first of all, those who are sir by childhood they passion about the reading books and reading different things. They become acquire knowledge from those material and those book. And another thing, sir, the environment they get knowledge from environment or any personal mentorship who guide him to right direction, sir. These two, I think these two ways to become a knowledgeable person.
Great. Actually, in our society, I have noticed one of the things that the the biggest problem in our society is that most of the people, they do not follow their own passion, they do not follow their own dreams. For example, if someone becomes a doctor and his parents wants him to become a cricketer and he becomes something else,
Yeah,
so this is the main issue. Actually, if we look at the Western society, they just follow a single goal throughout their life. If you follow a single goal, if you are working for 16 years or 17 years on only a single goal, if you are working on a single goal, then definitely your achievements will be tremendous in your life. So that is one of the reason passion. And as Atif has told us that environment also matters a lot. Now let's move towards Ghulam Mustafa. Ghulam Mustafa, we are talking about the knowledgeable personalities. How a person becomes a knowledgeable. How a person can get a lot of knowledge. Generally, in the past, we have a lot of people who have been great knowledge. So, kindly tell us about that.
So people can get their knowledge through the books and newspapers or internet, the best sources of the knowledge. But in our past, we have seen a lot of people. From them, we got inspired. The personalities are uh, Allama Muhammad Iqbal, Qaid Azam, or Abraham Lincoln, and so on, sir. So we can get sufficient knowledge from books and other source of readings.
Well, great. Hamid Khan, am I audible? Hamid Khan, I think your internet is too much slow. Mr. Zubair, we have another important question. For example, if you become the Prime Minister of Pakistan, or if you have authority, then what are the 5 to 6 things which you want to change in Pakistan, that are the main hurdles in front of prosperity, in front of struggle. So what would be your steps?
yeah, but it is impossible that I will become Prime Minister of Pakistan. But if Almighty Allah give me chance, so I will try my best for the improvement of the countries, especially first of all, I will take steps against corruption. Corruption is the root cause of all kinds of evils. So, if corruption is eradicated from our society, then no power of the world can stop Pakistan uh, progress and development. So, if we become successful in eradication of corruption, so our country within short time our country can progress. Almighty Allah has blessed us so many resources this country. We have cotton crops, we have wheat, locally wheat we have produced, and we have bananas and different kind of fruits, vegetables. So we have four types of seasons. So all kinds of natural this country has available. And the second steps I will take educational reforms. So education is backbone, we can say it is essential. So without getting quality education, without providing quality education to our young generation and youth, we can't progress. And and another thing is development in IT sector and educational sector, IT sector and educational development. And the other thing is healthcare system, the betterment of healthcare system, the access of health to the poor people and at rural level will be provided to people. So a lot of reforms and policy will be made for healthcare system. And the other issue our country is nowadays facing is environmental changes. So to overcome climate change, so I will try my best. Different policies will be made on, especially on pollution and environmental changes. So in 2020, 2020, our country has sustained more than 60 billion loss due to floods and erratic rainfalls. So there will be, I will make strict policy and other things. And the other steps I will take against population growth. So population growth on our food, water, healthcare, and other infrastructure. So the finally the steps is unemployment and poverty. So I will try my best that more and more opportunities is created for youth and jobs provided to the youth, and the small entrepreneurs loan system will be introduced for the youth and women. So, and the other step is I will take final steps. I will take women empowerment. So, without the empowerment of women, our society can't progress. So, women empowerment is essential. So, these are the steps. If Almighty Allah give me chance, I will take for the betterment of country.
Well, great. These are the most important step which should be taken. Now, Ghulam Mustafa, you have 1 minute. Kindly tell us what are the major problems, what are the major issues which you think that should be solved firstly. Tell us.
Yes, sir. I think the major issues are there. We should eliminate the corruptions, and we also take look for of the healthcare, energy, and water supply. And we should go to the different areas of the peoples and mingle with the common people. Through we can understand the basic difficulties from them. So we should work on them, and we also
Your voice is not audible. Ghulam Mustafa, your voice is not audible.
Sir, it is internet problem.
Well, now let's move towards Atif. Atif, tell us what are the major issues of Pakistan which you think that should be solved quickly.
Sir, the major issues are, in my opinion, sir, the gender issue, which mostly in every society in Pakistan, either minority are mostly faces. And another, sir, issue, sir, I would like that must be resolved, sir, that Pakistan is a, sir, a democratic country, and there, sir, political tolerance, sir, must be, sir, solved, sir.
Well, the last we have last 5 minutes. Now, Zubair, you have 1 or 2 minutes that tell us about what should be the strategy of English speaking classes. Is this a correct strategy, or we should increase uh, the level of the class, or it is enough that how we can enroll maximum students, so we can also offer different classes to them. How we can.
Yeah, sir. But now I have taken second lecture today. So I am feeling that I am going towards right direction. So I am getting improved. So, but we need to, in my advice, we need to change the patterns. Means topic before before the class, one day before topic must be shared with students. So student read their topic carefully, and then we should discuss on their topic.
Yes, well, you are right. I will also share material about that topics. What should be that topics? Generally,
Yeah,
if we talk about major problems of Pakistan and their solutions, what are the problems?
yeah,
This should be around 20 or 25 problems. And what are the solutions in
yeah.
comparison? Yes, in
No,
comparison to
no,
other
sir.
countries.
Okay, topics should be in concise. Topic should be concise. Means first 1 or 2 weeks topic should be concise, and bit by bit topic should be increased, no issue. But now we are at starting stage, so that's why topic should be short, that everybody can easily within short time, means 4 to 5 times read carefully, then we will become able to discuss on that topic. So by reading the topics, we will pick different kinds of vocabulary, then we will use in speaking. So by the way, our speaking as well as vocabulary, both skills will improve.
Yes, no doubt. And let's ask from the Atif. Atif, you have 1 minute. What should be the strategy of English speaking classes? What is the best strategy according to you?
Sir, in my opinion, sir, the topics sir, must be shared, sir, and sir, topic strategy must be, sir, I think essential.
Well, then tell us what kind of topic should be for tomorrow. Just tell us the names of the topics.
Sir, in social issues, sir, regarding, sir, uh, which are mostly, sir, terrorism, etc., sir, how is
All the,
solution and
you mean
implication?
all the social issues of Pakistan.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Any other
social
topic?
issues we can say are climate change.
I am asking about, we have only 2 minutes. I am asking about the topics, so I would be able to tell them in the group.
Yeah, sir. In my opinion, climate change and its impact on Pakistan or world.
Climate change, social issues. Okay, women empowerment should also be included.
Women empowerment, of course.
Why women empowerment is important. This should be the topic. Why
Yes,
women
sir.
empowerment is important. Climate change causes impact, challenges, solution. Social
Yeah,
issues, causes, impact, challenges, solutions. So these three dimensions would be our topic of discussions from tomorrow. So everyone is allowed to share a few articles, research articles in the group. You can share any video if you come across, so you can share it in the group. If you find any kind of video, any kind of source, so actually
Okay, sir.
for speaking,
Which one will be discussed? Okay, which one will be discussed?
I think
Topic.
these three topics should be included. Climate change,
No, no, sir. Should be one topic. The topic should be one. There should be one topic for discussion.
then I think climate change.
Everybody prepared himself. Okay, tomorrow decide for tomorrow's topic. The day after tomorrow, no issue. One by one. Then it will be easy for everyone to respond.
Then climate change is good. Then, but the next day there should be social issues, then women empowerment, then AI, artificial
Okay,
intelligence.
okay, okay. No issue. No issue.
So climate change would be our discussion for tomorrow. I will share a few articles. You can also check it on Google. So reading and listening, these both are important. Just speaking practice is not enough.
Sure, sir.
One, what we take inside, then while speaking,
Sure, sir.
we will spit the same thing outside.
Okay, I will try my best to present climate change, its impact and solution in better way.
Well, just a few seconds are remaining.